Well, peeps, I was going to tell you this the other day, but I just didn't. These ULEZ zones, or whatever they are, the one they're putting them in London. Don't worry about that one. That one's easy. Just don't go inside the 25. But I came down on the 16th of the 6th. Just left H and Charlie. And was coming back south. And I decided not to go on the motorway, so I come down the outskirts of Birmingham. And I must have gone into one by accident. I got a feeling I know where it was. It was somewhere I turned round, so I got lost. And I think I went down this side street, along the bottom, and back out the other side. And, yeah, hang on a sec, I've got to do the kettle, but I'll keep talking. Yeah, and I come back out the other side, and I think that's where it was. But the fine, the actual ULEZ zone thing was £8. Now, I didn't pay it within 28 days or whatever it was, so it went up to £120. And then when I finally got a ticket through the post saying that it was late, it was £180. So I paid £180 for this, for just fucking basically turning round. Cunts, they are vast. They are all of them. Another thing, but the thing is, what I was trying to get at was, it's not worth arguing with them. It's not worth fucking what's it. Just pay the fucking money, look big, and see how you get on, and just try and avoid it the other side. I was wondering if anybody knew of any apps, because apparently you can't put it on TomTom to keep you out of the ULEZ zones. Because all it's doing is destroying the country. Well, in my opinion, it's destroying the country, costing fucking shopkeepers loads and loads of money. Nice drop of tea chalk. Causing shopkeepers a lot of money, and it would just shut everywhere up, wouldn't it? Because people just won't go. I mean, like, you know, like me, £12.50 to go to London. Fuck them, won't go to London. That's not my attitude. But I don't want to get on to this like sounding like a rant. I mean, I got caught. They're their fucking rules. They're the rules. Pay up. Do it, innit? But obviously the signs weren't very good, because I don't like spending money and I ain't fucking stupid. So if I knew I was in one of them zones, then I would have said. One of the chaps was saying that they put one of these signs up in Manchester that cost £56,000 to put this road sign up. And then they went round and put other road signs up saying this isn't in force yet, or whatever. This is whenever it was. Last year or so, I suppose. Could have been the last month ago. Could have been fucking yesterday, I just don't know. But when you get all these people on here saying, oh, it's a money-making thing, well, I think it is, you know. And then you get the odd ones go on there, oh yeah, but those that make the rules can afford it. They only think that, they don't know that. You know, they don't know who makes the rules. But it's just, if you get caught doing it, it's only be better about it, is it? You know, because they really are just fucking bunch of twats, aren't they? I mean, if you go into London and you've got a compliant vehicle, it's one thing I've never been is fucking compliant, and you pollute the air not as much as a non-compliant. Like mine's, this is Euro, fuck do I know if it's Euro 4 or Euro 5. Well, it can't be a lot of difference. But you can go in there and pay £12.50. Now, I don't pollute the air any more at £12.50 that I do if I go in there for nothing. The pollution is what the pollution is, isn't it? No? Yeah? Makes sense? Well, so basically, if you're going into an area which your vehicle is non-compliant, which I'm non-compliant with most things, don't let it go in there. If it's that important, You know what I mean? You know, I mean, if you want to stab somebody with an arm with a knife, you can't do it, can you? Because it's not allowed. You can't pay to do it. So if you've got all these fucking smog and this fucking all the nasties in the air, you know, how does £12.50 help the people that live there? You know, if I had to go in there, I'd have to pay, wouldn't I? And I'd go. But how charging people to go in somewhere when their vehicle is polluting? It's fucking stupid, isn't it? You know, I mean, because if the vehicle is polluting, the vehicle shouldn't be allowed in there. Fucking finished. Don't fuck about with it. It's finished. Don't let them in there. You know what I mean? Put a sign up saying if you go inside here and you have got a non-compliant vehicle, we'll impound your vehicle and fine you £10,000. If it's that important. Not, oh, it'll be alright, give us fucking £12.50 and we'll just go in. Mental. What's it? 5 million people use that every year. That's 220 something million pound there or something that they make. But it just beyond me. You know, I just don't see it. It's just like, if it's bad, it's bad. Don't matter what you pay, it's fucking bad. Just a bunch of cunts, isn't they? Anyway, oh buddy, don't worry about bringing the fan back. Oh. So Cliff said, don't worry about bringing the fan back. So it looks like there could be a fan going begging that somebody can have. Because it's a perfectly good fan. I mean, it all works. I've tested it all out. I've cleaned it all. It works all right. So maybe there's a roof fan going for a 40-40. Anyway, that's getting off the subject, isn't it? I want to get back on the subject here about this fucking pollution. For fear of repeating myself, which I'm fucking going to, you know, and you will listen. And, oh, thank you. I've had about another 8 subscribers this week. Thank you very much. Or something. 30 odd this month. Thank you very much for subscribing. If you let me know who you are, I'll message you. Also, buy me a beer or buy me a coffee, whatever it is. Fresh Winds bought me one. Thank you very much, sir. And yeah, money's getting fucking tight. I tell you, I'm a fucking pensioner. Money's getting tight, and what I spent out last year on this van, over £6,000. And there's some bits and pieces, and you know, some of the money I got saved in case anything goes fucking wrong. You know, she inside said, well, if you want one of these fucking maxi fans, just go and fucking buy one, you know. She said, because you can't take your fucking money with you. But then again, I'm 73, so perhaps you know something I don't know. Perhaps I'm fucking going and no cunt's telling me. Anyway, I'll leave it at that. So, I'll put this on as a single video, I think. And, so yeah, stay classy, no fighting. Remember, I love you all. Well, apart from you cunts I don't fucking like. Because you know who you are, don't you? You're the ones that change your names and leave snidey remarks, aren't you? But I'll tell you what, I haven't had that for about the last 6 weeks. I had some there fucking granddad fucking Roger or something. I mean, I say just to come out as a total prick, that bloke. Just want to slag everybody else off on my channel. Because if he went on his channel, nobody fucking listened to him. So, we'll leave it at that. And remember, and you skins,